Hi everybody! Rah! I'm Critic Creature back. Trex? Trex, where are you? Ah! Trex! What happened to you? You're nothing but bones! Sorry. I had a little run-in with the rejuvenation baths. Don't rejuvenation baths make you look younger? Not older? I guess they have a different effect on dinosaurs. Well, no use crying about it now. It's me, Trex, the crazy carnivore. I can tell you, in our next review, I'll be all back to my beautiful, scaly, fleshy self. Yeah, he's right. So, actually, he's just in a costume for right now because of our review. And today, it's going to be a double review of two TV series. First, it'll be about Bones. And then it'll be about the Sleepy Hollow TV series. And they're kind of both the same. Well, first, Bones. Now, it's about two... Well, if you don't know Bones, this TV series, you can actually watch it on your Fire Stick on an app called Cinema. Find it. Well, I'm not gonna... It's way too long. 12 seasons of it. I can't just do 12 reviews of it. That'd take too long. And by the time we'd be extinct. So I'm just gonna do a very short, non-spoiler review of it. Now, it's a murder mystery show. If you guys like murder mysteries, like one of my favorites, Diagnosis Murder, that one's one of my favorites. Well, Bones is tied up with that. Bones, it's all about Dr. Temperance Brennan of the Jeffersonian Institute in Washington, D.C., and FBI agent Seeley Booth. And in case you were wondering, why is his name Booth? Yeah, he's a descendant of John Wilkes Booth. Yeah, the very same man who assassinated President Abraham Lincoln. So, it's kind of ironic. Well, can you see the weirdness of that? A descendant of John Wilkes Booth is an FBI agent in Washington. Well, there were some concerns about that, but he's actually proven himself. And Dr. Temperance Brennan, she is a forensic anthropologist. And in case you don't know what anthropology means, if any of my viewers are new subscribers or new people don't know what anthropology is, it is the study of humanity's behavior, biology, culture, linguistics, and the present and past by studying the bones of those people. And in some cases, it's actually based on a real life thing. How the Jeffersonian Institute in Washington, D.C., that they study the bones of murder victims. Yeah. And there's gonna be some extreme grossness of some of the bones, corpses of every single person you meet. Every single murder victim you see. and weirdness. And also the sickest kind of things. And you have to be prepared for lots and lots of psychopaths. I mean, there are tons of psychopaths. Even more psycho than the people in the Jurassic Park and Jurassic World movies. A lot of psychopaths. Yeah, these people would give Freddy Krueger seem like a saint. And as I told you before, there are 12 seasons of the show. And I actually nearly binge watched it. I took a little break in season 3. Well, actually I didn't. Yeah, well, it's not just weird stuff like that. There's also a lot of comedy, shocks, drama, and love. Be prepared to cry in a lot of things, too. Heartbreaks and a lot of deaths. Yeah. Well, and then it also has a crossover with the TV series of Sleepy Hollow, which lasted only 4 seasons, and it was canceled. The crossover, well, Sleepy Hollow is all about Ichabod Crane. If you know about the legend of Sleepy Hollow, Ichabod Crane, the school teacher, being chased by the Headless Horseman. Well, in this version of that legend, Ichabod Crane was a soldier under the command of General George Washington. He abandoned England in the late... He abandoned England during the Civil War in the late 1700s and joined up with America. And he fought against a redcoat soldier. He shot him, but he came back right up. And after he was slashed in the chest by this guy's axe, he decided to take him with him by cutting off that soldier's head. And after that, he woke up 250 years later. Oh man, that was just weird. One minute you're in the late 1700s, and then you wake up in the 21st century. 2.5 centuries later. And later, after that, we see the Headless Horseman. Yeah, and this horseman is not like the horseman. He doesn't carry a sword like from the Disney version of the Sleepy Hollow thing. He carries a axe. Ooh, and trust me, that's a lot scarier than a sword. And now he's teamed up with Lieutenant Abby Mills of the Sleepy Hollow Sheriff's Department after she saw the Headless Horseman kill her partner. She was a little skeptical at first about this whole thing. Headless Horseman and everything. But she and Ichabod find out that they were chosen to be the witnesses who protect the world from 7 tribulations of evil. Not just the Headless Horseman. And it's actually depicting the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Yeah. The horsemen that, like, Ichabod fought in the 1700s, he represents death. Then there's also the Horsemen of War and 2 others. They just don't fight against the horsemen. They have to deal with witches, demons, ghosts, and monsters. All of that. 7 tribulations of evil. And there are some funny parts of how Ichabod is adjusting to the modern world. And I think I understand the same thing. Because a dinosaur adjusting to the modern world, it is not looking good. Well, I think that's all the time we can do. Yeah, they do. Bones and Sleepy Hollow, they both have a crossover later. The crossover starts in season 11 of Bones, and then it continues in season 3 of Sleepy Hollow. And as I mentioned before, if I didn't mention it, Sleepy Hollow was canceled after season 4, which is the worst. I really wanted to see more of it. They only fought against 3 tribulations. Well, I'm going to... Well, see you next time for my next review. Bye. This is Critic Creature and the Crazy Carnivore telling you to like, subscribe, and comment on my channel. Be sure to help me reach my goal of 1,000 subscribers. See you later, everybody. Bye.